This $2 thrifted vase went from a forgotten find to the start of my kitchen centerpiece. And you won't believe how easy it was to make. If you've ever wanted to create a high-end piece without the high-end price tag, stick around because this DIY is for you. Welcome to day one of the 12 Days of Christmas DIYs. I'm so excited to kick off this series with a project that's all about finding beauty in the unexpected. This vase was just $2 at a local yard sale, and honestly, it didn't look like much. But with a little creativity, I knew I could turn it into something that would bring holiday magic to my kitchen. Here's the best part. This DIY is simple, affordable, and you don't need to be a professional artist to get amazing results. It's just me on this DIY journey today, armed with paint, brush, and a vision. I'll be sharing every step from the prep work to the final styling. And of course, the lessons I learned along the way. So let's dive in. My goal, take this $2 thrifted vase and give it a high-end handcrafted look that's perfect for my holiday decor. To achieve this, I'll use a neutral paint color, a brush, and baking soda to add texture. Once the vase is ready, I'll style it with holiday greenery to create a kitchen centerpiece that feels festive and elegant. First, prep the vase. It's so important to clean it and make sure it has dried thoroughly before you start painting. Any dust or residue will keep the paint from sticking properly. Now here's where I ran into my first challenge. I realized I had no clue how much mixture I should make, so I kind of winged it with the measurements. I used a medicine cup and started with 1:1. 1 small cup of baking soda and 1 of paint. And let me tell you, I was second guessing my color choice at first. I thought, is this neutral going to look boring? But I decided to trust the process. I went in with the mixture and brush to create a textured rustic look, but this is where patience is key. That first layer was too liquid and it wasn't giving me the texture I was looking for, but it did cover the vase really good. After a few layers, it still wasn't going how I wanted, so I decided to add more baking soda and make the mix thicker. That's when it started to look how I wanted. You need to let each layer dry fully before adding the next, or you'll end up with smudges, and trust me, I learned that the hard way. Once the mix dried, I went in with white paint to make it more interesting. Once the paint dried, I couldn't wait to style it. I added a tray, simple holiday greenery, a black tree, bell, and when I stepped back to look at the final piece, I couldn't believe the transformation. It went from outdated to absolutely stunning. This $2 thrifted vase now looks like something I'd see at a high-end store. I love how the textured finish turned out. It all came together beautifully. In the end, this project reminded me why I love DIY so much. You don't need a huge budget to create something beautiful for your home. This thrifted vase is now the centerpiece of my kitchen, and it brings me so much joy every time I see it. If you're someone who loves transforming forgotten items into treasures, this DIY is a must try. Thank you so much for watching day one of my 12 days of Christmas DIYs. Up next, I'll show you how to create a cozy winter coffee table centerpiece for day 2. See you there.